Alright guys, today I'm going to help you go through one of your story problems from your homework from Monday night, November 11th, the worksheet that says fractions and decimals story problem. We're going to do number 4 together. So it says, of the 20 boxes of pencils a bookstore had in stock, 2/5 were sold to an illustrator. The remaining boxes of pencils were sold to a local school. If the school gave 1/6 of a box of pencils to each student, how many students received pencils? So we're going to start off by drawing a bar. We need to label our bar, and we always label it as the topic of our story problem. In this case, it's pencils. Now, once you have this done, we're going to reread through the story problem and label things as we go through it. So it says, of the 20 boxes of pencils a bookstore had in stock. So we know the total number of pencils the bookstore had was 20. So I had 20 boxes. 2/5 were sold to an illustrator. Whenever we're doing a fraction, we're going to take this bar and we're going to make it look like a fraction, that we're representing a fraction. So we're going to cut it into 5 pieces. Okay. And it said 2/5 of them were sold to an illustrator. So I'm going to bracket these right here, these 2, and I'm going to write illustrator. Now there's other ways you could do this too. You could write an I in here. You could cross them off. I still might cross them off so I know that they're gone. It's up to you how you want to represent it. Then it says the remaining boxes of pencils were sold to a local school. So these are going to go to a school. Now, we need to know how many boxes did the illustrator take and how many boxes are left over for the school. So I know my entire bar is 20 boxes, okay? And I've split it into 5 pieces. If I can figure out how much one piece is worth, then I'd be able to answer the question. So I know there's 20 boxes of pencils, and I'm going to divide it equally into the 5 boxes I have on my model. That means each of these sections has 4 boxes of pencils. So the illustrator got 2 of these sections, and 2 times 4 is 8. So the illustrator got 8 boxes. The school got 1, 2, 3 sections, and 3 times 4 is 12 boxes. So I know the school got 12 boxes of pencils. Then it goes on to say, if the school gave 1/6 of a box of pencil to each student, how many students received pencils? So every student that came up, they gave them a bundle of 1/6 of a box. So student A comes in and they get 1/6 of a box. Student B comes in and they get 1/6 of a box. And this is going to keep on going until all of the pencils in the box have been used. Okay. This is a repeated subtraction problem, otherwise known as division. So my division problem is I have 12 boxes of pencils divided by each student gets 1/6 of a box. If I rewrite this problem, I would have 12 over 1 times the reciprocal, which would be 6 over 1. So because both of my denominators are 1, it's really like I'm multiplying 12 times 6. And 12 times 6 would give me 72. So my answer is 72 students. If you really take this a step at a time, label and solve as you go through a story problem, Bar modeling should really help you visualize what is going on. If you have any questions, we're going to bar model all day tomorrow in class and even most of the day on Wednesday. So if you have questions, please make sure you let me know. Good luck on the rest of your homework.